I'm in here just thinking of different stuff. Yo, shout out to the chat, shout out to the YouTube streets. This is your homegirl. Uh, Vosa 914, which is the county, New York. Yo, check this out. Did you fix the air conditioner? You were down there, all the tools in your hand. Or was it replaced? I'm special. You still working. Swallow your brow, but you still can. In the middle of a mess, in the summertime stress, you still make time just to be there. Did you fix the air conditioner? Was it replaced? Thank you for thinking about me. Thank you for thinking about me. Yeah. In this hard world we're living, your heart is cool to me. You said I want a female football team. Big dreams written on the back of his mind. It's a good idea, but is it reality? Can the world catch up in time? God hears the plans we're whispering. Even when they sound too good to be. From the air we breathe to the games we dream. He's in the details and he's in you and me. Thank you for thinking about me. Thank you for thinking about me. In this wild, strange world we're living, your heart is moving to me. Female voices rising, we can play. We can play. Male voices backing, make a way. Make a way. Dreams on the field and prayers in the kitchen. Every small promise is a holy decision. Yo, that song is called Did You Fix the Air Conditioner? King Mafia Anthony, did you fix the air conditioner? Shout out to the chat, shout out to the YouTube streets. Yeah. What's up? Shit. What's up, Donna? What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you for coming in. Yo, Anthony came up with this concept today when he went live about formulating a female football team, and it would include all the females in this sector. Shout out to Anthony. Shout out to Anthony. King Mafia Anthony. Shout out to you I thought that was such a cute idea. It's a good idea. And the name of the song is Did You Fix the Air Conditioner? Because I remember a few days ago, he was trying to fix the air conditioner, you guys. And I don't know if he fixed or did they replace the air conditioner. Because when you can't fix something, you replace it. Let's shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Yo, that song is the bomb. It's the bomb. I'm trying to share it to my YouTube channel. And hopefully I'll get it up there so people can see it and view it. And I got the lyrics all written down. I got everything written down. Shout out to you, Donna. Shout out to you, Donna. Thank you for coming in. Donna, wasn't you one of my moderators on my bigger channel? Mm-hmm. Not this channel, but the other channel. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Donna. Yo. Donna, Happy New Year to you. Thank you for coming in. I truly appreciate your support of the channel. I truly appreciate your support of the channel, Donna. Shout out to you. Shout out to everyone that's in the chat. I'm not going to be up here very long. I just wanted to come up here and play that song that I'm trying to share to the YouTube streets. I'm trying to share it right now, and I'm having some difficulty. Having some difficulty, technical difficulties, but I'll figure out the kink and get it up there. But it'll be a short. It'll be a short video, and then people will catch the gist of it. Because, I'm having a good time on these YouTube streets. I truly am. Shout out to you. Shout out to everyone that came in. Those that are not here, they will catch the replay. Yo, we had some bona fide times on these YouTube streets. Good times, bad times, all that. And some people don't seem to remember, but I remember. Yep. And, this female team, if they get it together, it's a football female team. They're trying to get together on these YouTube streets. I said, I'm thinking it's pure entertainment. But he was talking like he was a coach. He knew every play, every position, all that. Yo, shout out to King Mafia, Anthony. Yo. It is what it is, man. Word. Yeah, I love certain stuff like that. Hey, what's up, God? Thank you for coming in. Yo, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Yeah, that was one of the songs I had generated, I had composed. It's called Did You Fix the Air Conditioner? And we got some young men on these YouTube streets that actually have jobs. And when they go live sometime, they show what they do. That's what they do. They show what they do. And I appreciate the young men that show what they do. Shout out to them. At least they're trying. At least they are trying. And even though we going through all this trouble in the United States, in this life, in this world, we got some black men can say, look, I'm doing X, Y, and Z. I'm trying to find comfort in doing it. I'm trying to be happy about doing it. And, my hat goes off to them. At least they're not out in the street doing all kinds of, other negative stuff. So, it is a breath of fresh air. That's one thing I can say about these young men coming around now. I think Anthony is 29 years old. So that's a good age. To be on the YouTubes and, doing what he's doing. I truly appreciate him. I enjoyed the video he did earlier today. Yo, that shit had me laughing. I was laughing. I was having a good time. I didn't get offended. I didn't get angry. I had hit the link and I laughed. I let the children know, look, y'all having fun. I don't care. Yeah, shout out to you, my brother. Yeah. Hey, Miss V, shout out to you. Thank you for coming in. I've been trying to do these music clips for a while on my channel, and that particular song was called Did You Fix the Air Conditioner? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. I wish I would have had a video of him doing that. You know what I mean? I got you on video fixing an air conditioner. And he did one, then he did another one. And I thought it was the same one because it looked the same. It looked like he was in the same room. But when you can't fix the air conditioner for whatever reason, now you got to call in somebody that can. And it's something very simple. Very simple. A lot of people can pick up how to repair certain stuff on their own. They can repair it. They can. You know what I mean? Word. Yeah. So it is what it is. And it's some things I don't know how to do. So what do? I go to the YouTubes. Good evening, my brother. Hey, Donna. Hey, Miss V. Shout out to y'all. It's Mrs. V. It's Donna. And my brother, the great. I can't pronounce your name. I've been trying to pronounce that. I've been trying to practice how to pronounce the name, but I know you're my brother. I know that you are a good dude. I know you have a lot of good information. That's why I pinned your comment in the comment section so other people can sub up to your channel. Yeah. So shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Yeah. Mrs. V, you gave some good advice today. Yesterday, the day before that, last week, last month, the month before that. So shout out to Mrs. V for giving out good information and trying to be very positive. She tries to be very positive on these YouTube streets, especially in this sector. Especially in this sector, you can lose your way. But shout out to her. Yeah. We got a lot of stuff going on in these YouTube streets. I was blessed today by many of my supporters. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. And I appreciate everything they do for me.
even getting a phone call 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock. I don't give a damn. I'd be so happy. I'd be feeling like when somebody give me something or bless me with some kind of information, I feel like they gave me the whole world. And I be trying to give it back to them. You know what I mean? In my own little way. Shout out to the chat. This was not going to be a long video, but I just wanted to come up real quick and share that music tip that I have. I've been trying to do this music for a little bit. I want to include other videos with the music so you guys and gals can get the full view of everything. You deserve it. Shout out to you. Shout out to everyone that supports this channel. Shout out to everyone that shares this channel. Shout out to everyone that hits the Cash App donation button. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. The bottom of my heart. You know, it is what it is. And it feels so good when some of your subscribers can actually talk to you and say, hey, I feel this way, or hey, I think about this, or hey, what do you think? And we're able to have a conversation. We're able to have a conversation, and I truly enjoy that. Arabia today has been, yeah, Mrs. V. Some days we will have, I ain't gonna lie to you, Mrs. V. Some days it'll be sunshine, some days it'll be rain. Some days will be sunshine, and some days there will be thunderstorms. There will be hurricanes. There will be snowstorms. There will be heat waves. And I hope that your evening is more better than your day. Shout out to you. Because I'm going to tell you something, Mrs. V, and I don't mean no harm, but I need to tell it. When I go on some of those jobs to do the construction cleanup, the debris removal, it's not easy. There are days where the job might be easy, and there are days when the job is hell. I was on a job, I think it was a couple of years ago, and they wanted us to drag all those heavy cans of paint up 5 flights of stairs. We had to go up 5 flights of stairs. But with the coworkers I had, they had a system of doing everything. They had a line system. Shout out to the chat, shout out to the YouTube streets. And when people work together, it makes the job better. It's different when you're working alone or you're working in a position where you feel like you are alone. And on some of these jobs, I don't mean no harm, Mrs. V. It be hell. It be hell. But I'm going to tell you something, Mrs. V. At least you're not working a job where they're paying you $1.40 an hour. Swallow that for a minute. Because in the penitentiary, in certain prisons, state prisons, that's all you earn an hour. And if you refuse to work, what do? They put you in the SHE program. See, we living in the real world. So if we refuse to work, what happens? Our rent don't get paid. Our utilities don't get paid. We face an eviction. We get kicked out. We become homeless. We go into a homeless shelter or somewhere worse. Because when you hit them streets, when you walk in the pavement, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, and you know you don't have a roof over your head, yeah, it's hell. It's hell on earth. Yeah. So I can sympathize with what you're saying. I'm deleting. Why? Why would you delete your channel? That don't make no sense. You got good content on your channel. There might be other things you want to do with your channel. It's different things you can do with your channel, Mrs. V. You don't have to get rid of your channel. Because when you do go live, you do have a lot of people. Well, you have some people that come in there. Those are not there, they'll catch the replay. And then some people will share your videos, or they might comment in the comment section. When the people comment in your comment section, and you do answer back, so you're not doing anything wrong. Shout out to you. I don't know what kind of content you want to do, especially being in this sector. I don't know what kind of content you want to do. But my suggestion is to do what you love doing. Like you love poetry, you love to talk about different coffees and different foods and stuff. Maybe you should go in that route. You know what I mean? Word. Just for you. Do your channel just for you. Do not delete your channel. Your channel is fine. Your channel is okay. Keep going on in the vein that you're going on, and eventually, because you do got a lot of subscribers. You do. Shout out to you, because you're able to go live. You're able to hit the live button or hit the StreamYard button and say, look, I'm going to go live. And you go live and you do your content. That's the only thing you can do. That's the only thing anybody can ask you to do. If you want to, you need perhaps you need to do more short videos, because short videos bring a lot of people to your channel. It's just different things. You love poetry. Do your poetry. Set your poetry to music. Set your poetry to music. Do little small videos with your poetry. You want to do talking? You want to converse with other people? That's what you need to do. Do what you want to do. Do what feels right for you. Don't do what feels right for somebody else. You're doing just fine. Shout out to you. There's certain don't. Well, you're doing just fine, Mrs. V. Since you love coffee and poetry, maybe this is just a suggestion. I'm giving you a New York suggestion. I don't know where you from. I'm from New York. So Excuse me, that's my alarm. Excuse me, that's my alarm. I don't know where you from, but if you notice, I talk about where I'm from a lot. And just recently, only just recently, Mrs. V, I've been putting a lot of things to music. Only just recently. I didn't know about these things before. And if I did know about them, I was afraid to use them. Now I'm no longer afraid. So I'm able to move in a certain direction. And you can do the same thing too. So shout out to you. Do not get discouraged. Do not do that. You know? Or maybe you need to do like the rest of us do. When Lonnie go live, everybody's sitting there in the chat and she has good conversation for everyone. Good conversation. You can go to O Speaks on certain nights. He does drawing. He loves to draw. He's an artist. There's other YouTube creators you can connect with to get some idea of what you want to do with your channel. Yeah. I remember one time, Mrs. V, this was a couple of years ago, I was in my house and I said, you know what? I'm just going to brush my hair on the YouTubes. You know what I did? I turned on the camera. And back then, I used to let my hair grow out a little bit. So I had a 360 wave pattern going. It was beautiful. It was wonderful. I could do it now. But what I did in that particular video, I just started brushing the hair. And then later on, I started coming on camera and I started shaving my hair. I started like showing people the different clippers I would use, how I shape up my hairline, all that. Yeah. Just like the same thing with the Swahili and the Spanish. Little by little, inch by inch, moment by moment. That's what I started doing. You're a smart girl. You're a smart woman. You can figure it out. Shout out to you. My content your content be on point. There's nothing wrong with your content is good content. You know what I mean? Just share what you love to share. Because I remember, Mrs. V, and I can't remember exactly when you started doing it. I want to say it was around Thanksgiving or Halloween where you started doing videos where you was talking about like different mental health diagnosis, X, Y, and Z, and you was actually showcasing on your channel different things. You know what I mean? Word. And because you did that, Mrs. V, I'm gonna tell you a secret. What you did, the videos that you were sharing at that time, I had went back in my archives and I said, she's really on point about something. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll talk about Carol Carpenter. Because I love Carol Carpenter's music. Carol Carpenter was an anorexic. She was an anorexic bulimia person. She suffered from an eating disorder. I did not know the full details of her death or how she died. Only thing I knew, she was a wonderful singer, a beautiful singer. And then one day, she was no longer singing. They have yet to find another Karen Carpenter. They have yet to find a Karen Carpenter. And I'm going to tell you something else. A few years ago, and this happened years ago, and I remember going into a mental institution for self-mutilation. Let's call it like the way it is. Self-mutilation. And what happened was they would always play her music. I didn't know why they would play the music or on the speakers or all this and that. But what it was, they would play her music to calm the patients down, to put them in a good mood. When you wake up in the morning and you hear Karen Carpenter sing close to you, hey, you feel good. You want to know how she got her singing skills. Karen Carpenter went through hell just to even become a singer, because she started out as a drummer. And that's what you're doing for your channel. You're a drummer, and soon, very soon, and you're doing it right now, you're a singer. You got poetry, you got good talking points, you talk with clarity, everyone understands you. Trust me, someone is listening to you. Someone is listening to you. Because even in my darkest hours, Mrs. V, I didn't realize people were listening to me. They were listening. A lot of people were sympathizing and empathizing, but a lot of people kept quiet. They were too scared to speak up. They said, well, Arabia's speaking. Let Arabia speak. And I speak and I speak and I speak. But even I get tired. And sometimes I talk out of turn. I don't respect the other people. Whatever they might be going through. They might have done something a few months ago I did years ago, and I'd be like, oh, that's off the chain. Blah, blah, blah. And they look at me and they say, Arabia, I was listening to you around that time. I didn't know I was influencing people with the words I was speaking. Because basically I talk about my life. That's what I do. And that's what you're doing. Don't ever be discouraged. Never. Ever. You're doing good. You're doing good. I enjoy you. And there's a reason why I enjoy the content you do. There's a reason why I enjoy other people. Because I can sympathize, I can empathize, and I can comprehend. You don't know who's listening to you. They might not tippity type in the chat. You don't know who is listening to you. You don't know. You don't know if somebody gonna wake up 2:00 in the morning and say, well, I want to stroll the YouTube streets and I want to get me a positive word. And your channel come up. And they press on to your video. They listen to your video. They listen to your voice. They listen to your talking points. You don't know if you're helping somebody get to the next day. You don't know. Shout out to you. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Okay, she said, I'm not discouraged about my content. Just want to start fresh, far away from certain. Okay, my content be on point. Draco. Oh, okay. Yeah, Mrs. V. I remember them days, Mrs. V. I be up here clowning on the YouTube street. This was years ago. I didn't know people were listening to that. People were gaining their strength. They said, Arabia's going through this. Arabia's going through that. Arabia been here and there. Let's listen. I didn't know it was a lot of people really rooting for me, cheering for me. I didn't know. You never know. And it's a very powerful thing when you can speak. Because there's some people that cannot speak. Not because they can't, it's because they are afraid. You don't have any fear. I don't know where you was 2 months ago when I was doing all that walking from here to downtown Charleston early in the morning to get to the dispatch office. But a lot of people enjoyed those videos. They enjoyed them. They miss those videos. They miss them because I don't do them as much anymore. I don't. But at least I'm here. And I got people that been subscribed to this channel. Not just this particular channel, but people have been subscribed to me for over 5 years. This channel is a new channel. I started this channel a while ago, but I had other channels beside this one. And I'm going to tell you something. A lot of people couldn't find me on those channels. I didn't go live. I didn't do no uploads. I didn't do no shorts. But they knew how to find me. And a lot of those people are still with me today. Shout out to the chat. Hey, Mrs. DL. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to the chat. I can't wait for the weather to fully break so I can get into my garden. Okay, that's another good content. You have a garden. You love the garden. You know what, Mrs. V? I have a sister, right? I don't mean no harm. I don't want to talk bad about my sister, but I have one sister that when we was growing up, she used to always work in the garden where we was raised, the people that was raising us. Anyway, to make a long story short, when she moved on her own, right, and she didn't really have a whole lot of food in her house, she started growing food in like little pots, like little tomato plants and all that. And then one day, Mrs. V, she started growing weed. And she knew that weed was a big seller. She did very well for herself. My sister was doing so good for herself. She was wearing sunglasses and a fur coat all year round. Her kingdom crumbled. Her kingdom crumbled because she had one of our brothers staying with her, and he started stealing the plants and all this and that. And before she knew it, she had to close down the buildings that she had in operation of selling the weed. She had to sell her sunglasses. She had to sell her jewelry. She had to sell that fur coat. Shout out to the chat. She told me this years ago. Years ago. And I said, girl, I didn't know you was getting down. She started out in the world going to the store. You know how you go to the store and buy the Coca-Cola sodas in the bottles? What she would do, she would pour out some of the soda and replace it with rum. And she used to sell it. Yeah. Yeah, child. If I had the land, I would have a lovely homestead. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. My sister was selling that weed. She even had a crew, Mrs. V. She had the Jamaicans helping her. Yeah, she was living in Virginia around this time when she was doing that. But, then I had another sister. She got smart and she ordered like cigarettes from the Indian reservation. And she went into business doing that. Just selling packs of cigarettes. But her biggest money came in when she was selling the Lucy's. And a lot of people didn't come to her during the day to get the Lucy's. Child, Mrs. V, these people were knocking on the door 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, just to get one cigarette. Yeah. Mm. So there's a lot of things I can tell you. But the brother that's pinned in the comment section, he's a very good dude, very good brother. I enjoy his content. He's very smart, very informative, and he gives out a lot of good information. Shout out to him. Yeah. So, Mrs. V, you doing just fine. I don't hear nobody complaining about you. Not one time. I hear not one complaint about Mrs. V. Ain't nobody say Mrs. V is being rogue. Not one person can open up their damn mouth and speak those words. They only have kind words to say. And you got to take that for what it is. Look at Deja Vu. Deja Vu, she does content about healthy eating. What kind of foods to eat. What kind of herbs or whatever to use if you get a cold or something like that. You got Shakira History channel. She shares a lot of information about history. You got Letitia Third Eye. She does a lot of edits and she does a lot of information videos. So a lot of you women, y'all are very powerful. A lot of the men are powerful too. Yeah. I enjoy the young people. I don't say it all the time. Maybe I need to say it all the time. I don't know. But I went on Lonnie One Love channel this morning, and I had hit the link, and one of my subscribers said he had some things to say, and I found it very interesting. And he told me things I didn't know or I had forgotten about. So you never know who's listening to you. You got to be mindful. You know what I mean? I never heard you say not one bad word about anybody on this platform. I have said plenty of bad words about different people on the platform. And trust me, people's feelings get hurt. And I don't mean to hurt nobody. I just be giving my random thoughts, my opinion, and my point of view. And maybe I don't need to do it. Maybe I just need to talk about me. Me, and me. So shout out to the chat, shout out to the YouTube streets. Yeah, Mrs. V. Don't ever become discouraged, because you don't know who's listening to you. You might go live during the day. You don't know who's going to get up 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning and say, look, I can't get to sleep. Let me look on the YouTubes. Let me try to find some encouraging words. And they'll find your post. They'll find your channel. And they'll listen. And they listen long enough, they're going to subscribe. It's the only thing you can do. Because a lot of people ain't going tippity type in your chat. Realize this. A lot of people will sit in the bushes. They'll sit in the clouds. A lot of people are afraid to tippity type into the channel, into the comment section. Because they don't know if the person is going to, see them or not. They don't know. I love what my brother just said. He said, "Who Jumbo, BB, who Jumbo, BB." Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I call him my brother the Great. Because I can't pronounce the whole word of his name. My brother the Great. Shout out to him. Did you know that one of his ancestors fought during the Civil War? Yeah. The man that's pinned in the comment section, he have an ancestor that fought during the Civil War. Shout out to him. I said, wow. That's wonderful. You can go that far back into history. And I've been thinking about doing a DNA thing so I can trace everything that's in my blood stream, running through my blood, running through these veins. I want everything. I know about some things, but it might be some things that I don't know about. Certain ancestors I have, and I don't know anything about them. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Oh, thank you, Mrs. V. I appreciate that. Yeah. Well, I guess this is it, you guys. Because I'm getting a little tired and a little sleepy. I gotta eat me something else, and then I'm gonna take me a nap. I don't know who's going live tonight. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Yeah. But I'm gonna close out this video. I want to thank everyone that came through. Everyone that Tiffany typed in the comment section, and I want to shout out to everyone that supports this channel. And I got a lot of people that support this channel. And I was like thinking to myself, I got this and that. But I'm like looking for certain things, and I found it today. And I said, wow. I was blown away. I was so blown away, I was close to tears. And I don't like getting emotional, so that's why I do the songs I do. So that tells a lot about me, what I think and how I feel. And Mrs. V, you got good poetry. Start putting your poetry to music. Trust me. And you like, I know you like gospel. I know you like certain types of music. You can do it too. There's different apps you can go on. You don't even have to pay right away. You don't have to pay nothing. There's one app I'm using. I'm not paying nothing, but I'm doing my music videos. I'm doing my music shorts from that. And I want you to know I appreciate you coming in, moderating for me this evening. I want to give a complete shout out to all my subscribers, new and old subscribers. I want to shout out to my support team that keeps in touch with me. Yes. And I also want to shout out to my moderators and my YouTube creators. Shout out to Empress Lonnie One Love for going live, for being the woman she is. Shout out to all the women in the YouTube streets. Shout out to all the men in the YouTube streets that I'm subscribed to. Shout out to you, because I'm subscribed to you for a reason. There's a reason in the season. And trust me, if I don't catch the live video, I always catch the replay. Shout out to you. All right, we getting ready to end this video. I want to thank everyone for coming in. Good evening to everyone. And I want to tell you to rest well. Lala Salama. Lala Salama. Lala Salama. That's a Swahili phrase. It means rest well, sleep well. Lala. I have a homegirl named Lala. I said, your name is Lala. Don't you know in Swahili it means sleep? It had something to do with the bedroom. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. She said, for real? All right. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good evening. Get some sleep. Get some rest. Shout out to everyone that came in. And Mrs. V, thank you for coming in and moderating for me. Yeah. Shout out to you. Peace. 1.